Hello, students. I hope all is well. And so I just wanted to take some time to provide you with an overview of the 10 big myths about copyright. Okay, you'll see this this writing here by Brad Templeton in this week's module, but I'm just taking some time to explain it. I actually really love what he wrote. And so I'm just going to provide you with a helpful, brief overview. All right. And so many assume that a work without a copyright notice is not protected, but this is incorrect. Under the Berne Convention, copyright automatically applies to most works created after April 1st of 1989. Though a notice may strengthen legal claims, its absence does not mean the work is unprotected. Always assume content is copyrighted unless explicitly stated otherwise. And I want to just repeat that last sentence, which is extremely important. Always, always assume content is copyrighted unless explicitly stated otherwise. Contrary to popular belief, giving away copyrighted material without charge is still a violation. While not profiting from a violation may impact potential damages, unauthorized distribution can lead to legal consequences. This is particularly relevant in cases where distribution harms the original work's market value. Myth 3, public domain on Usenet. Posting a work to Usenet does not place it in the public domain unless explicitly stated. Public domain requires the owner's consent and cannot be implied. Even widespread copying on platforms like Usenet does not grant users legal right to redistribute the content. Myth 4, fair use misconception. The concept of fair use is often misunderstood. Fair use allows for commentary, criticism, and parody, but does not cover full reproduction or the evasion of commercial purchases. Fair use cases are decided individually by courts and generally allow only limited, attributed excerpts that do not undermine the work's market. Myth 5, copyright must be defended. Copyright protection is automatic and does not require the owner to constantly defend it. Unlike trademarks, which can weaken if not defended, copyrights remain intact regardless of enforcement efforts. Authors do not lose rights by failing to pursue infringement cases. Myth 6, derivative works. Derivative works, including fan fiction, are protected under the original author's copyright. Creators of derivative content must seek permission from the original copyright holder. Without this, publishing derivative works constitutes infringement, though criticism and parody are exceptions under fair use. Myth 7, powerful defendant rights. In civil copyright cases, defendants do not enjoy the same protections as in criminal cases, such as innocent until proven guilty. Instead, the decision rests on the preponderance of evidence, and defendants can even be compelled to testify against themselves. Myth 8, copyright infringement isn't a crime. Copyright violation, particularly in commercial cases, can be criminalized. In the United States, infringing on copyrighted material worth over $2,500 is a felony offense. However, minor infringements such as reposting an email are typically handled as civil matters. Myth 9, free advertising, right? You never want to think, it doesn't hurt anybody, it's free advertising. It is the owner's right to decide whether unauthorized use of their material is beneficial. Unauthorized use can harm the creator by limiting control over distribution or affecting the work's market value, as demonstrated by historical cases of unauthorized reposting. Myth number 10, email copying is allowed. Receiving an email does not grant you copyright over its content. While it may not always lead to damages, posting someone's email without permission still constitutes infringement. Good practice dictates seeking permission before reproducing personal correspondence. And so these myths highlight common misconceptions about copyright law. In today's digital age, it is essential to understand that copyright automatically applies to most works, regardless of distribution method or intent. Awareness of these laws helps protect both creators and users. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this mini lecture. And as always, you got this, scholars. See you next time.